Now, I'm going to talk to you about something pretty serious here because I think we're going to have some economic turmoil coming in, and I want to prepare you for that. I want to tell you that things are going to start slowing down, and you're going to start seeing some pretty scary stuff. So I want to prepare you for that. Now, we've talked about the fact that we have an ongoing bull market, but that we're subject to a correction. And we're in that period of time where we could get a correction in the real estate business. Now, it could be a significant correction. It could be a very scary correction, but it will be a correction in an ongoing bull market. And I think prices are going to go significantly higher, but it might be a few years out. So in the meantime, we need to survive between there, and we need to prosper. So in order for you to prosper, a couple things are going to happen. You're going to have to, first off, get your house in order. Pay off all your debts, pay off all your bills, get out of debt, and start raising some cash. Start putting some money aside for yourself because you're going to want to invest that later on. And you're going to want to be able to make some absolutely stunning buys. But you're going to need your credit rating. You're going to need a good job. You're going to need some income. You're going to have to get your debt. Get out of debt, to get your debt under control. So these are very, very good things, and this is coming. Not here yet. I will tell you when it's time to buy, but it's not here now. It's time to sell. So if we have anything that's really marginal, some things that you say, it just needs a lot of work. There's some things I've been wanting to do, and I don't want to put the money in. I don't like that house. I've got a house. I never liked the house, and I sold it. So I think you should do that too. And when we sell, we really want to take a look at doing a 1031 exchange. We really don't want to sell these things. We want to trade them into something better. So we want to do that so we can strengthen our portfolios. We want a really, really strong portfolio. Now, if you're going to do any refinance, we're going to get a window of opportunity for that. I firmly believe that. So we've been talking about rising interest rates. I think interest rates are rising, but they don't go up in a straight line. I think we're going to get a little bit of a blip going down, and that, of course, is going to be caused by turmoil in the marketplace. When we have turmoil in like the stock market, why people take out a stock market and they put it in the bond market? Probably the wrong place for them to put it, but it's going to reduce interest rates for a very, very short time. I don't know how long this window will be. Could be as short as like 3 weeks, could be 6 months or so. I'm not sure. You need to talk to your mortgage professional and talk about whether or not this is a good time for you to do any refinancing. But you need to get out any adjustable rate mortgages. You need to consolidate any credit card debts that are that are tied to the T-bill or to the LIBOR rates. You need to get off those because those are probably going to go up significantly higher. So you need to consolidate that. And if you take any cash out, I want you to make sure that you're very judicious in how much you take out to make sure that these are cash flowing. Because remember, we are income investors. We don't want to jeopardize any of our properties. We don't want to jeopardize any of our assets. And I want you to take that money and put it somewhere safe. I don't want you to spend it. I want you to keep it, and we'll use that later on. But you're going to have this opportunity to get some financing. If that's the case, then you need to really start thinking about it and talk to your professional. Make sure it's, of course, valid. I mean, you don't want to spend $5,000 and get $3,000 in benefit. That wouldn't be very, very good at all. The other reason I'm telling you is to be aware of that is the fact that appraisals will be higher. I think that we've probably peaked in prices for the next year to 2 or 3 years. So in which case you'll get a better appraisal and it'll make your financing better. And you know what happens with lenders is that they're really excited when we start getting into an economic slowdown. Why, of course, their business slowdowns, and they're really welcome new loans. They're really excited to get new loans. But if we go into a really prolonged slowdown or recession, they don't want to lend. So we want to do this in that period when they're still happy to have your business. So that's the other thing. But I want you to be sure that you take this money and you put it somewhere safe. I don't want you spending it. I want this to be investment money for yourself because we are going to have an opportunity that's going to come along only a few times in your lifetimes, and we're going to be looking at one. It's going to be a little scary ride in the meantime, but we're going to get our house in order and we're going to be prepared. So this is Michael. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Should you want to talk to me, discuss anything, even if you just wanted to say hello or to brainstorm, I'm here. My very best to you. Bye-bye now.